Welcome to A Piece of CX. This week we're taking a look at monitoring and supervisor actions within Zoom Phone. So Zoom Phone has the ability to monitor calls. So if you want to hear what your colleagues are up to in terms of being able to coach them and help them guide customers better, then the monitoring function is available to you. And you don't need to be physically sat next to someone to do this. Gone are the days of having a Y cable and having to sit next to someone and then be cowering in fear of what you're going to say to them. Now you can do this all virtually. So we have a monitoring group here. We've turned on monitoring on Zoom Phone. And if I go into my group, I can see I've given myself privileges to listen, whisper, barge, and take over. 4 different options. You'll see here they're permission based. So if I go to add another member here, add Georgia to this, then we close that out. Now, it might be, for example, we don't want everyone to have this level of privilege. What we do is actually create 2 different groups there. We can't go down on a per user basis in terms of the privileges. So whatever you set at the group level is available to all of those monitoring. You can play a disclaimer prompt as well. You know, your call is being monitored or might be monitored for quality purposes. And we set who we want our users to be monitored. So we've got extensions here. We might go for something else as well. Once we've got that set up, then we can go into the app. Now I have in front of me 4 different devices on Zoom. So what we're going to do is very quickly move into the Zoom client. And within the phone, we are going to go to lines. And we'll see on the line side here that we can see that Gareth is on a call to David. And we can see David is on a call to Gareth. And we can see Phoebe's on a call to Georgia. We can't see Georgia's side of the call because we have taken her from the monitored group to the monitoring. So what this means is from the desktop here, I can just click and start listening to that call. And I have the options available to me to whisper, barge, take over. Now, again, this is all permissions based. You may want to take away that takeover option. You may even want to take away the barge option as well. You know, let the person that is handling the call handle that call rather than bring yourself into a call. And also let your team know if you're using whisper, because we're likely to respond to a voice we recognize as well. Now, if I bring in the mobile experience, it's exactly the same on a mobile as you might expect with Zoom. So here, something I recorded a little bit earlier on today, we are within the mobile experience and we can see that we have those abilities earlier on. Georgia was still part of this group, so we can drop into these calls and we can listen and do everything we need to from either a desktop or a mobile. So if you are someone who is supervising or managing users within a phone environment, then Zoom Phone has you covered with all of these monitoring features. Thank you very much for joining A Piece of CX.